Lena acts like my mom for sure.
I know.
And I love it. I love it and I need it.
And I said it out loud to Adam and he was like, I think Sky's an alcoholic. I think we need to talk to her.
Oh my God.
Things just seem to keep going downhill for Adam and Lena's empire of disgust. This just in, Sky Bree, Adam and Lena's cash cow, who they manage under force of contract, has announced publicly that she no longer wants to participate in that industry anymore.
I am not. I'm stepping back from.
And Adam and Lena are probably sick to their stomachs now that their daughter figure in Sky Bree is essentially speaking out against the industry. It feels like these two did everything in their positions of influence to popularize and destigmatize this sick industry, only to have their biggest success story in Sky Bree come to her senses and realize that this adult industry is not what it's cracked up to be. In fact, quite the opposite. In this video, I'm going to show you guys clips of Adam and Lena grooming Sky Bree on camera and saying the most glaring and disturbing things imaginable, and it's really sick. And I want to start with this clip of Lena giving Sky Bree like an intervention style interview on her partying habits and how she has this motherly concern for her career or some shit. I don't know. Watch this.
When you were supposed to come to the shoot and you were like, I think my leg is broken. I can't make it. And I said it out loud to Adam and he was like, I think Sky's an alcoholic. I think we need to talk to her.
Oh my God. Really?
And I was like, no, she's not. And he was like, you're in denial. You're in denial.
Okay.
And I we did a photo shoot together. I like showed you the ropes kind of like, this is what you should be doing on OnlyFans and everything. And
all right, so this is going to be interesting. Lena's sort of going to accidentally, in my opinion, point out the fact that Sky Bree didn't have a problem with alcohol until she started doing this industry here. And, this is all my opinion though, but really, really crazy discussion to have on camera with someone that you've groomed into the industry. And now you're pointing out the fact that she's spiraling out of control with drugs and alcohol. It's not a good look.
when I asked you at the time, you were like, oh, I never drink. Like, I think we went to have a drink together and you're just like, oh, I don't know. Like, I can't, I don't like alcohol. Like, I don't really drink. And you were still with your boyfriend at the time. When you have big changes in your life, you need to kind of like check in with yourself a lot to process those changes, I feel like. But I'm going to use this episode as a way to check in with you. As a way. Well, I mean, it's like, okay, so I'm like your friend, but I also manage you. But I feel like sometimes if I ask you questions, you might think like Lena's asking me these questions because what I do financially affects her financially, which
I never think that.
Okay, good, because like I actually really care about your well-being. And
Lena acts like my mom for sure.
I know,
and I love it. I love it, and I need it.
But
out here, you work with a YouTuber you're a fan of, Adam. You watch his channel and whatever, right. And then we sign you, and now you're working with tons of dudes in the industry. And like
I just think it's pretty funny that Adam is referred to as some YouTuber whatever, and then she talks about Sky Bree getting to work with all these guys in the industry and how Lena would be so nervous and probably have the butterflies and stuff. I just thought that was really funny. I thought I'd point that out for you guys. Look at how disgusting this woman is. She's a mouth breather. And everyone knows how unattractive mouth breathers are, so she'll catch herself. She'll go, oh shit, I'm breathing through my mouth. Then she'll close her mouth, and then all you'll hear is this.
100 subscribers. They were all our fans, and they were all kids that went to my high school. So I was making at most maybe like.
And her respiratory rates elevated for God knows why. This is a demonic woman, in my opinion. Let's watch this next clip, though. It's going to be a clip of Adam talking to Sky Bree about how she makes him feel like a daddy. This is fucking sick. Viewer discretion is advised.
Like, I feel like you've gone through a lot of spans, or at least it seemed to me.
Phases.
Yeah, where you were like probably like either just like traveling for like weeks at a time, or like partying kind of like for weeks at a time. Like,
what did you think of when you watched my stories? Were you like, did we lose her?
It is weird because it's a tiny percentage like what it's going to be like to be a dad as my kid gets older.
Yeah. Lena acts like my mom for sure.
I know.
And I love it. I love it, and I need it.
Lena acts like your mom. Why? Because she puts her mouth on your bottom? Like, this is fucking weird.
We have that conversation behind the scenes of like how, to what extent do we want to like warn her or bug her or ask her about shit? Because on one hand, it's like if we're all up in your shit and kind of like scolding you or like getting on your case about shit, then, you know, you're just going to like be less forthcoming in terms of telling us about stuff. And it's like so much shit that to me is like really scary. Like, getting drunk and coked up for fucking days on end. It's like scary, but it's also, but it's fucking normal. Like, it is normal. I can't like look at you and be like, oh my God, she's fucking we got to get the police involved.
All right, watch this. This is funny. This is Adam basically telling Sky Bree that he's noticed her showing up ugly on some days, and that's more the reason why he doesn't want her to party is because she's going to ruin her looks rather than ruin her life. And this is all just my opinion. Nothing here stated as any facts.
A few months there where I was drinking every single day, not like getting blacked out, but like drinking wine or getting mimosas, doing cocaine.
There's definitely been days where we had to shoot something where I was looking at you like something's going on. Like she don't exactly.
Hungover.
Yeah, like her face don't look 100% like the way her face usually looks. Something's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe it didn't occur to Adam and Lena that Sky Bree might not be happy in this industry, and that's why she's spiraling with the substance abuse and stuff like that. Maybe as parent figures, that should have been the discussion. You know, is this industry too much for you? Maybe you should step back from this. Maybe, you know, that's what someone who really cares about someone else's well-being would do, but that's not what happened here, and this is all just my opinion. But let's cut to the clip where Sky Bree announces that she's leaving the industry and that she's feels like she's become desensitized. And, you know, Sky Bree wants a normal life. She doesn't need to do this anymore. She got rich. She has money. There's no reason to do this if you're rich already. You know, rich people don't get into fucking porn. That's not, you know, a normal thing. The only people that do that are weirdos. Do you understand? All right, let's cut to this clip.
I am not. I'm stepping back from. I'm still always going to do fans because I enjoy doing fans, but coming to LA, I didn't know I was going to get into porn, I guess. It just kind of was like the easy route, and my managers are involved in the whole porn scene. But I think I want to just focus more on, I don't know, branding myself in other ways. It's just draining having so many sexual interactions with honestly strangers. Like you, for a lot of times when you go and you do a scene with someone, it's your first time meeting them. And even though it is work, it is still, it's just, sex is an energy exchange, you know? And I had worked with so many people and I was just becoming drained and desensitized. I've always been a relationship type girl. I've had several like multiple year long relationships, and this is the longest I've been single. And I feel like it's because I've been doing porn and I've just been.
So congratulations to Sky Bree for, you know, growing up and deciding that that's not for her and that she wants more out of life than, you know, to follow in Lena and Adam's footsteps, for God's sakes. And, you know, I want to end this video with this clip of Adam. He does this thing. It was really, really weird. He says a thing, and then after he says it, his mouth keeps moving. And it's like the most weirdest thing. I'm just going to show it to you. Hit like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one, but watch this.
What? And like any dude, like if you're in the club, like any of those dudes will take you shopping probably.
Right, yeah. Okay, I've never had like a sugar daddy.
You shopping probably.
Right, yeah. Okay, I've never had like a sugar daddy or anything yet.
You haven't had